Hi there, it's Monday, August 2nd, and that means two things. First, let's just eliminate the pentathlon and replace it with an event that is 5 sports drawn completely at random that anyone can compete in. It's also time for the lighting industry news brief brought to you by Keystone Technologies and their XFit linear, round, and high bay fixtures. These are brand new LEDs with power select and color select tech. So you can select your lumen output with a switch on the box in the install situation. Color select is the same thing. This is going to keep your SKUs down, quick changes on the fly. This is light made easy, KeystoneTech.com. Let's hit the news real quick. The ICC has a new mission on energy codes. This is an advocacy program based on the fact that only 30% of Americans have one. OLED Material and PPG are investing in a new manufacturing site in Shannon, Ireland. Acuity doesn't think shortages will end until 2022. Get a Grip on Lighting features Robert Solar and auditing circadian lighting. Blue Glass is beginning to take commercial orders. Their diode manufacturing facility is spinning up. Sylvania is cutting plastic ahead of EU regulations. Interlux is taking 2 gold medals at Le Grand Prix du Design. Signify's sales are up in Q2. That's net of 1.6 billion euro. Hubble's Q2s are up 26%. Rexel's are up 32%. Signify has a new charity foundation that is giving light to 100,000 residents in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Legrand has lit one house with the help of the Wounded Warrior charity. This is a full, very shiny smart home setup. The DLC has a new website. As of today, you can check it out. In events, September 2nd, IES will be hosting a webinar on sustainable business, hosted by Gabe Arnold and Kate Hickok. In rep agencies, Valmont has partnered with Malazgar in Wisconsin and Upper Michigan. Cooper's Suresh Amity has been interviewed on cybersecurity. We have the top 11 LED high bays. We have Adrian Green interviewed on Zaga 20. Do I have to read books 1 through 19 to catch up, or can I just kind of jump in? We have a case study in the Pentagon's 9/11 Memorial. We have a case study of MS Rao Antiques Museum. We have a case study in 3 5G IoT projects. All these links on nail.org. We have a discussion of lighting in Sierra Leone. LightPod interviewing Sarah Schoner and 4 kinds of stair lights. RacePoint, no longer RacePoint, now a Savant brand, has received a patent for smart home systems. And Ideal has received a patent for a low-profile module. In market projections, LED lighting is set for 5% growth. UV LEDs market will reach $9 billion in value in the next 6 years. The high-purity aluminum market will grow by 17%. And architectural LEDs will reach $21 billion in activity in the near future. In IoT, Iran's Revolutionary Guard is after your smart building. Maybe. We've got a leak that shows some plans to destabilize connected infrastructure. Eaton and UL are collaborating on cybersecurity in endorsing IEC 62442. Signify has joined the HomeGrid Forum. This is an EU smart home group with a new member. In R&D, Hiroshima U has confirmed Ushio's far UV effectiveness, specifically against COVID-19 and 501Y. And we have some news in horticultural where near-infrared LEDs are damaging soy and cannabis flowering. Glaze is hosting a plant lighting course. This is a 6-week course running in October. AgriFlorist has closed their IPO. Growing System has raised $1.5 million. BFG Supply is getting into lighting. Normally, they do greenhouses in Ohio. In Dark Sky News, Indian Shores, Florida has a sea turtle-friendly lighting standard now. In local news, Indianapolis's Operation Nightlight is nearly complete. Springfield, Illinois is going smart. Vaughan, Ontario is retrofitting their lamps. Yukon is set to upgrade all of their exterior lighting, and SWEPCO will be raising rates. In People News, JP Bedell is the new industry advisor to the LHRC. NEMA has named Deborah Phillips as president and CEO. American Lighting has 2 new product developers. Universal Douglas has named Todd Smith as VP of Sales and Projects, and Rohini has named Ryan Cameron as CEO. Thank you to Nailed. Thank you for listening. I've been Scott Walker. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the music.
Here we are again. Just you and me. Well, here it is. It's been a long road, y'all walked it with me. From the podunk towns to the frosted cities. We've seen the hard times, we all thought of quitting. Never got kissed off, just left the bottle spinning. Kids games, for high stakes and big breaks. Like promises and hearts are the sharpest mistakes that park in your brain or leave scars in your face. And stay with you to the end of your red carpet race. You had all the aces, but you gave them away. Taken for granted and traded in for some fame. Erasing your past, trying to make a new name. But the roots stay the same and you can't get away. Gave it your all cause you thought it was your friend. Then you gave it some more and it took it and grinned. Borrowed from chums cause you thought it might end. Always giving out, might as well be giving in. Splitting the skin on your feet and your hands. Living for something that you just don't understand. But it's too late to scramble, you couldn't cancel your plans. Cause they all saw you jump, placing bets on where you land. Creation weighs heavy, birthing untouchable things. So many unsteady angels working troubled wings, muffled mantras. I'm lost in a haze and nog jumper, but I'm stronger than I let myself be. I'm stronger, I conjure these feeble beasts to charge you in fleets. It's a card up my sleeve, not so hard to believe. A carnival ride on a weekend, a sweet weakness. Sweeping the evening, squeaky clean a grievance. I'm detached from the marvels I hatched and started to catch myself spitting bland articles, farcical bats of blasphemy. Bohemian rhapsodies, scheming for a safe place to sleep with a majesty. Please keep your distance, I'm feeding the crooks. Believe me, sweetie, it's not as easy as it looks. They need me to bleed on the plates and the cutlery. They wait for my suffering, my pain and percussioning. I'm through with the sideshow lifestyle and glamour. I'm moving to the cemetery, no critics or cameras. I'm stitching up the vein, I've been bleeding for too long. And next time you come to look for me, I'll be gone. In dark like this, all you can do is breathe. And try to figure out if you're awake or asleep. In dark like this, there's no sense of direction. Just thoughts and questions from a parallel dimension. In dark like this, you're floating blind. You lose self in time and a little of your mind. In dark like this, you get torn apart. Cause in dark like this, all you can see is your heart. I've been tangled in the brambles where the demons come to play. And I known angels who couldn't handle another day. I seen a man of freezing rain pour change from a fountain. I still hate myself for not saving him from drowning. I've been places on this planet that would break your heart, where you can stand and the scene will just take you apart. The type of true beauty that gives birth to art, and the type of horror leaves your soul riddled with scars. All good things must come to an end, and you fight that fact from the day you're born. Getting close to your enemies and alienating friends, living life too fast to ever let yourself mourn. I thought I took my time. Took my time. But time took me. But there's still light in the darkest of days, and Father Time's grinning though he's got no teeth. I'm walking the rain still makes my soul feel sane, and I still live for all that you show me. I said there's still light in the darkest of days, and Father Time's grinning though he's got no teeth. I'm walking the rain still makes my soul feel sane, and I still live for all that you show me.